Today we're going to dive into wash techniques that could scratch your paint, and we're going to talk about ones that won't scratch your paint or will reduce that possibility to the least amount. When you go through a touchless car wash, a commercial one, they use very harsh chemicals and very high pressure water, and your car still doesn't come out clean. In our driveways or in our shops with chemicals and just a regular pressure washer, it's not going to happen. We are going to make the car look better, but it'll never be as clean as a contact wash. But a lot of people are afraid of the contact wash because it can scratch the paint. Yes, it can scratch the paint if you're not following safe practices. A lot of people, what they will do is foam on the car, then using their 2-bucket method, take their wash mitt and go across the surface, then dunk it in a just water, and then back in the soap, back on the paint. That wash media, the second you put it on the paint that still has grit on it and you move it across there, you are moving the grit across and potentially scratching the vehicle. My favorite wash media is the sponge. And it's not just any sponge. It's not the grout sponge. It's not the sponge that you took from under the kitchen sink. It's not the loofah sponge from the shower. No, it is a dedicated, engineered, purpose-built sponge for washing. And it's not just for rinseless washing, it works with soap as well. Some of the older sponges that I designed didn't play well with soap. Foam has evolved. Everything in the world changes. Everything in the world gets better. Everything in the world evolves, and washing technology is one of those. So wash media, even though not a sexy term, but those are things that have evolved as well. So if you're still thinking back to the 70s, 80s, 90s, or even 2010, things have really changed. We have our legacy sponge is designed to work safely. And the way it does so, first of all, it has the slits in it. The slits are there to, if you do have a piece of grit, the way it works, sort of like siping on a tire, same idea, is that grit will get stuck between them, won't stay on the surface. It gets embedded between the tread, so now it's not rubbing on the asphalt surface. The foam is an open cell structure, meaning that water can pass through it, air can pass through it, soap can pass through it, rinseless can pass through it. But also the way it interacts with the dirt. When we're using it with the rinseless wash, we put it on the verge of dripping. What it means is foam's natural state is to try to absorb stuff. When it's completely soggy, wet, it can't absorb anything. With the rinseless wash, we actually want it to absorb the rinseless wash that's already on the surface of the vehicle because we pre-spray. We want to absorb it off the surface, and as it's absorbing it, it's also lifting the dirt off of the surface into the sponge. Now, as soon as we return the sponge to the bucket and dunk it, now we've flooded the sponge. So when the sponge is flooded, it releases everything. And that's the beauty of the sponge.